So it turns out that in my last video, the Jaffa Cakes one, I forgot to show the stopwatch, basically the time of how long it took me to... oh well. Anyway, hi, I'm Marty, and today, welcome to episode 22 of this series that I do. That rhymed. Story time, where I tell you a story that actually happened. However, unlike the channel actually happened, my stories are actually true. Before I start, however, excuse me, had a banana before doing this. I just want to add some extra points to episode 19, the Unis Honest Story Time. I did indeed watch both Markiplier and Crank Gameplay's Memento Mori videos. I thought they were brilliant, sad, and relaxing at the same time. Two different people and both were quite different. Mark's was quite short and to the point, but Ethan's had a lot more to it. More detailed, more stuff to say, and a longer intro. By the way, there are certain parts of the thumbnail that wouldn't exist if it weren't for Light to Dark and Ink Bendy. Even though I'm the one who structured the thumbnail, part of the credit does go to those two good girls. So last time, I told you about why I decided to dye my hair blue, but now I'm going to be telling you about a change of myself that had to happen. One that I'm sure many people all around and across the world, Bria Scott, Amber Johnson, Brian Heener, Abayo Music, you get me, brother. Hey. Fucking hell, we haven't even started yet and already I'm acting like a twat. Well, I am one, you are what you eat. And it's Lewis included. Hell, anyone who's watching this video can connect and relate with this. My glasses, or as the posh London people call it, glasses, which I know that may not sound like an interesting idea for a storytelling video, but just you wait, you'll be eating those words and proven wrong. You'd be surprised. No different to all those videos about what's it like to be ADHD, autism, OCD, depression, or what's it like to be gay, bi, transgender, wearing braces. This is no different. Just hear me out. I've been wearing glasses for 4 years, ever since I was 15, and I'm going to be 20 in February. I know that may not sound that long, especially when you consider the fact that most people start wearing glasses when they're really young, like 4 or 5. But then again, on the flip side, some people don't start wearing glasses until they're about 40. Let me tell you how my episode with glasses started. And I am going to be saying the word glasses a lot in this video. The thing is, I didn't know I had bad eyesight at first, because I've never had good eyesight, so I wouldn't have known the difference. I thought it was normal. If you asked a woman, more specifically Light to Dark and Ink Bendy's mum, what's it like being a man, I know exactly what she would say. She would go, how the bloody hell would I supposed to know? I ain't grown a pair overnight. And it's the same thing here. I didn't think anything of my eyesight at the time because I didn't know any better. And surprisingly, I never walked into a wall or a door when I was little. Basically, what happened was, one day I was in my math class, and at the seating plan, they had me sit at the back of the room. The teacher made us copy what was on the board, and I could not see the writing, even when I squinted, even though that does make your eyesight worse. The teacher moved me to the front of the classroom, fair enough, and that was when I realised that that was not normal. The teacher suggested that I should see an optician's, so I eventually told my mum about it, but an appointment wasn't booked until months later. Even when I started doing YouTube, I wasn't wearing glasses. On the 16th of October 2017, I went to my opticians at SI Opticians to get an eye test. The optician did that thing where they come, not in that way, really up close with that mini torch to examine your eyeball, and also turned the lights off and made me read the wall chart out loud. Without my glasses, I could only read the first couple lines up, but that was really it. And of course, the wall was covered in pictures and posters of anything eyeball related. Do these people have an eyeball fetish? So after that was finished, it was confirmed I do need glasses. So they took me to the shelves with all the different varieties of frames and colours. Me personally, I wasn't all that bothered, just as long as they were big, like my dick. Hey, that rhymed, Nick. I just picked the black frames because I felt like if I picked a different colour, I would have looked like a clown. And also, I didn't want to go for the frames that had the nose pads, although they would be useful if you had a nosebleed. The problem with the old fancy vintage glasses is that when you put them on your head, they get caught in your hair. So I just went for the generic thick rectangular frames, and I'm so glad I did. However, they didn't have the frame suitable for me yet, so I had to wait a fair bit before I can actually start wearing them. The problem was, people thought I was lying. They kept saying, you're just saying that because you don't want to wear your glasses, which was just not the case. On the 1st of November 2017, the day I got my glasses, but I didn't get them until after school. While I was walking to school, my, at the time, mate, I don't see him anymore, he made me jump, and I asked him not to do that because I was going to start wearing glasses. That day after school, my glasses arrived. I opened the case, which I don't have anymore. I put the glasses on, and mate, let me tell you, it was like being in the VR of those HD channels on telly. I couldn't believe how much better and clearer everything looked. My brother thought that I was boasting, but it was true. I was amazed. My dad said I looked like Elvis Costello and Buddy Holly, rest in peace to him. On the very next day, bum bum bum, I was walking to school. The same mate who made me jump, as soon as he saw my glasses, he started laughing. Ha 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 ha! Other people was going, what the hell? Glasses? When I went into class, one of my primary school mates said, oh, you're wearing your specs. The same one who said, yeah, you're lying. This is what I was talking about in the hair video. When you change one thing about yourself and everyone crowds over to you like you're some sort of fucking alien. And then another student, who had the same name as the one I just mentioned, when he looked at me, he said, what the hell has happened to Marty? With a very confused .com face. I'll tell you what happened to me. I became a man. That's what happened. Because someone said I look sexy with glasses. And I just find it a massive coincidence how the first day of coming to school with glasses on, Amber Johnson, yeah, more like Amber Long Johnson sucker, became my girlfriend. And look at how that turned out. Anyway, anyone who wears glasses knows the pros and cons about it. The pros, it can make you feel better about yourself. If someone's ejaculating on your face, it won't get in your eyes because it's covered up by your glasses. And it's the safest way, because I refuse to get laser eye surgery, because if something goes wrong, that's it, you're blind forever. And I don't want to wear contact lenses either, because you have to wash your hands before and after putting them on. What if I was in a hurry? They could break or melt inside your eye, and if they fall off, they're covered in eye juice. The cons, cleaning them is one of the most annoying things ever, because you don't even touch them and you get a mark on them that you can see close up. And when you do clean them, you're still left with smudge marks on the lens, even if you use the cloth that comes with the glasses case, which, by the way, the amount of times I've lost not the glasses but the case is unbelievable. It's so frustrating when you put something down for 1 second and you immediately forget where you put it down. And then you find it has been moved, knocked over or fell over. Kinda lost my words there. I got so fed up with the pain in the arse that comes with cleaning lenses, so I decided to do something about it. So what I do now is I run the cold tap water, put washing up liquid on both lenses on the inside and outside, put the glasses under the tap for a bit. 5-minute craft did a life hack where they did the same thing but they used Coca-Cola to clean them, which, by the way, that doesn't work. All it really does is just make the lenses more brown, like a filter. After they are clean, I give them a shake, 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 and leave them for 15 minutes to dry, but not for too long, because I don't want the water drops to dry out on the lenses, because otherwise you'll be left with circles on them. And if there's circles on them, it means you've got to clean them again, so therefore, you've done all that for nothing. And this can happen within certain situations, such as blowing your nose and finding crusty snot on the lens. Nice. When it's raining and you get raindrops on them, or when my mum's washing her hands and she flicks her wet hands on there, or when some fucker throws a snowball at you. But listen, it's not just stains, till it bang and the dirt is gone. Other things can hit your glasses, like when you have hot food and or drinks, opening a dishwasher, and the steam hits you on the face, and you're blinded for a second. Same thing for smoke if the building's on fire. One of the most annoying things, not that, is when people ask you, "Can I try on your glasses?" Which, by the way, is not a good thing, because it can make their eyesight worse. I'm short-sighted. When they try your glasses, they touch the glass and get their sweaty fingerprints on the lens. I kept having to tell people not to do that. When I was at Leicester College, the same person who broke my earphones, remember that video, link below, he nicked my glasses and ran off. And this wasn't just in some corridors, we was at some garden farm that had roads. He could have got run over. Not that I give a shit, but he had my glasses, that's why I cared. If he didn't have my glasses, then I wouldn't have been bothered if he got killed. Actually, now that I think about it, I would have been upset, because he still owes me some earphones. He eventually got exhausted, but even then, I got water chucked on me, and like car window cleaners, he wiped my glasses with his fingers, yet ironically, made it more dirtier. Speaking of wipes, when I was in secondary school, in January 2018, my mum gave me a new case and multiple boxes of special wipes made for the lenses. I didn't mind them, but the problem was when people kept asking me, "Marty, can I have one of your glasses wipes, please?" Especially when Leslie, the glasses cleaners expert, was in the room. I was in college, just having a conversation about glasses, and even down to video calls with light to dark. And no, I'm not talking about the fact how the light can reflect back on your glasses. I'm talking about the YouTuber Light to Dark. My friend, link below. We went to secondary school together. A very lovely human being. And Ink Bendy too. She said something that happens to me too, when a hair gets caught in the arm of the glasses. Everyone has different reactions when it comes to bad eyesight. Light to Dark, her again, has had multiple glasses because of many reasons. Different colour lenses, having them break by having them in a suitcase, playing dodgeball, or my favourite, losing them in a lake. Which, even though I am taking the piss, I won't lie, I do know what it's like to break your glasses. And not just drinking glasses. In secondary school, I was just getting ready, the right arm of my glasses come off, and we lost a screw because of how small they are. My mum had to buy another packet of them, so I literally had to turn up to school without them on. The teacher got angry because I didn't have a spare pair, so I literally had to get a paperclip and put it through the hole where the screw was to keep it in place. So I'm walking around school wearing my glasses with a paperclip near my face. Some people laughed. Same thing happened again on the 1st of August 2019. Arm fell off, had to put a paperclip there. Light to Dark has to take her glasses every once in a while, and when she doesn't have them on, she has to cover one eye, which, to be fair, my right eye is much worse because that's the eye that I poked. I need to get a stronger right lens. Light to Dark is on her 10th pair of glasses because changing your prescription is another thing that can happen. Because in July 2018, I did have to get stronger lenses, and when I got them, they made me dizzy at first, but I got used to it. But in December 2019, I had to see my opticians again, not only to get some stronger lenses again, but not only that, they also wanted me to change frames, which I didn't want to do. So you know what I did? I picked the exact same frames and same colour. The only difference was the original ones were see-through, whereas the second ones were not. The only reason why I didn't want to pick different frames is because I got so used to how I looked that I would just look weird with different frames. However, again, because they had to sort out the lenses out, I didn't get them in the new frames until a month later. On the 16th of January 2020, it even came with a new case. 22nd of July this year, I pushed my glasses towards my face a bit too hard, and the second frames snapped to the point where the right lens would fall off, like a cartoon. So what I had to do was throw those frames away, put them in the bin, after popping the other lens out. then go back to the original frames, pop the old lenses off, and put the new lenses in place. When I have to wear a face mask, I would either lower or even just take my glasses off because my breath would just fog them up. Some people don't like wearing their glasses, like my mum. Some people only wear them under certain circumstances, like ink bendy with technology. And some people have to have thicker lenses because they're visually impaired. You don't really pay attention to glasses. There was a member of staff at my current college who thought I got glasses on that day because I just mentioned it to him. And to be fair, I did the same. I know now, but there was 2 cartoon characters I didn't know wore glasses because they had circle frames. I didn't see them until they took them off. And those characters were Peter from Family Guy and Cleveland Jr. from The Cleveland Show. But with everyone else, I noticed because back then, when I didn't wear glasses, I used to be obsessed with cartoon characters who wore glasses. Well, that's ironic because now look what's happened. Look at me now. I'm on my 5th glasses case. My 2nd pair of lenses sitting in one of them. I don't have the first pair of lenses anymore. And when I take a shower, I wipe the face grease off the frames and on my face with the cloth before getting in. The cloth still has a purpose, and I put them over the glasses while I'm in the shower. The reason why I do that is because I want to be all nice, fresh and clean. Not just for the people around me, but for myself too. Look after yourself. La la la! And just like this video, when I go to bed, I have my glasses resting in its case in the top drawer nearest to my bed, and rinse and repeat. The end. So, that was episode 22 of Storytime. That was me telling you what's it like wearing glasses. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, then share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And if anyone out there thinks my videos are crap, let me know why in the comments and hopefully I'll improve. And if you're new to this channel or you've just found it, feel free to subscribe if you want. Enjoy South Park post-COVID film. Enjoy having no dislikes. And enjoy Tekken Month. I'm Marty. Bye. I'll see you very soon. I'm out.